Hi, everybody. This is Waddle Man from SAS Engineering. When I was at the GTS sessions in London and Vegas, heard loud and clear from, well, SEs for one, but also certainly execs like Dom, Mike Phelan, that the SE needs to not only win the technical team over with a tech sale, but get up to the CIO and win the solution. And really, in terms of, you got to talk about business outcomes. That's what they care about: high availability, security, resiliency. Those would be the examples there. And so, a long term popular feature in Sizer has been the notion of proposal. We work with an SE team as to bring together a very good slide set, PowerPoint, to go win that technical deal. What we're going to do, and I'm going to demo today then, is enhance that to include the solution sale. So what do I mean by that? Slides that discuss on how our architecture meets business outcomes, like improved security, as an example. Recommendations, where applicable, will advise the SE to select different things in the sizing itself, which again might meet that business need, like improved security. So let me go on over to Sizer and demo this for you. Okay, what's different in Sizer? As you start a scenario, you'll see a new section called Business Outcomes. And what we do is done already is work with an SE team is what are some of the business outcomes that CIOs are asking about, and like high availability architecture, improved security, and the like. And as I mentioned, we'll give slides and also recommendations. So let's say you talk to a CIO and improve security, scalability, and let's select resiliency. We're very, very popular. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and create workloads. Let's assume it's VDI. And what I'll show here is how recommendations come in. Remember, we selected improved security, and so we have an actual recommendation in Sizer itself. Let's go ahead and assume this is for 300 task workers, keep that the same. But I could then go right to the recommendation and say, oh yeah, that makes sense, encrypted storage. Yeah, that makes sense, improved security. And then I'll go ahead with the sizing. This is Sizer 6.0, and actually this is where we introduce cluster libraries. And this really helps reduce hardware sizing, because what it can do is, I can use cluster templates. And this is VDI. And I have a well-honed VDI library. I know it's all the right parameters, optimized really for a VDI kind of sizing that's been applied. All I need to do is hit the apply button. And now I'll get right to that solution. And so this, as mentioned, a very solid recommendation for it. But we actually see a recommendation here. So we'll go in there. And here you'll see is a recommendation. Hey, that makes sense. It's improved security. Its ultimate would make a whole lot of sense for the customer. So there's two recommendations then given by Sizer because I selected a certain business outcome that maybe the SE wouldn't have thought about. So for that, it's a typical Sizer. I could do a bomb, I could do a quote, but what I want to talk about is, again, that slide set we've had for years then is create proposal, more on the technical sale, but now we enhanced it to include the business sale as well. So you see here, you could create and select what you want in the slides, go ahead and create it, take some time. But what we have then is another section in this whole proposal, business outcome expectations. If you recall, we selected improved security, operational resiliency, and scalable and agile. Now we worked with an SE team then who we mined different deals, big wins that we've had, where we've used different slides that talk about this various outcomes, like here, improved security. Well, here's our key security features. What we do in ransomware protection, operational resiliency, self-healing, rack awareness. So these would be options then that the customer could use to meet those business outcomes. You'll get the idea. So now and here's one on scaling. Now the SEs are prepared to then go off and talk to the executive about business outcomes. So real quickly then, let me talk to where we're at. We're in a prototype. We're working with the SE team then to enhance that. Please Slack me if you have any questions or comments. Thank you.